Sir, your camera is cross. Sir, your camera is cross, sir. Your camera is cross, sir. Yes, sir, it is right now.
Okay.
Sir, please end all chapter 2 with
Okay, in the last class, we have come to the point of deficiency diseases. Deficiency diseases. What are deficiency diseases? The diseases that results due to the lack of nutrients in your diet, or the diseases that results from lack of balanced diet, okay, are known as deficiency diseases. Deficiency diseases may be resulting from protein deficiency, or carbohydrate deficiency, or lipid deficiency, or vitamin deficiency, right, or even mineral deficiency. So if proteins are not present in the required quantity in your diet, then the disease that results in is known as protein deficiency disease. If carbohydrates are less than your needed quantity in your diet, the resulting disease is known as carbohydrate deficiency disease. In the same way, lipid deficiency, vitamin
Sir,
deficiency.
your voice is very low, sir.
Very low? I think I need to shout. Right.
Sir, your voice is not coming.
I am not speaking, I am only writing. Right. Deficiency diseases. The diseases that are caused by lack or deficiency of one or more nutrients in our diet over a long period of time are known as deficiency diseases. The diseases that are caused by lack means not having, or deficiency, same thing. Lack or deficiency of one or more nutrients in our diet over a long period of time. Right? Example for deficiency diseases.
Lack means what, sir? I can't see your video, sir.
Example for deficiency diseases are kwashiorkor, marasmus, beriberi, scurvy, etc. Okay, we will discuss about each and every particular disease in detail. Okay, now, right on.
Sir, I can't see your video. Sir, please explain in Hindi.
Why are you talking?
Sir, please explain in Hindi.
Complete these notes fast. Kwashiorkor and marasmus are protein and carbohydrate deficiency diseases in children. So, if proteins are less in our diet, if carbohydrates are less in our diet than our needed or required quantity for our proper growth and development, then these diseases are going to result in. What are the symptoms of protein deficiency diseases? What are the symptoms of protein deficiency diseases? Okay. We have learned that carbohydrates and lipids provide us energy. Carbohydrates and lipids, lipids means fats, they provide us energy. So the foods that contain carbohydrates and fats are known as energy giving foods. And proteins, they help in our growth and development, growth and repair, growth and repair. So the protein containing foods are known as body building foods. So if proteins are not there, protein deficiency is there, then what will happen first? The growth will not be taking place properly. The growth will get stunted. Stunted means not taking place properly. Right? First symptom is stunted growth. Stunted growth. Next, the face will get swollen. Swollen means it will get swelling. Swelling will be taking place. Swelling of face. Swelling of face. Stunted growth means improper growth or the growth that has got stopped. Okay. The skin will lose its natural color. Discoloration of skin. Discoloration of skin. Losing of natural color of skin. Many skin diseases takes place. Many skin diseases takes place. And diarrhea also occurs. Diarrhea means motions. Okay, the people will be going for motions and dehydration will occur. So symptoms of protein deficiency diseases are stunted growth, swelling of face, discoloration of skin, skin diseases and diarrhea. These are the symptoms of protein deficiency diseases. So we have learned totally 3 points today. Okay, up to now. What is deficiency disease? The disease that results due to the lack of one or more nutrients in our diet over a long period of time are known as deficiency diseases. Any particular nutrient, if it is missing in our diet for a longer period of time, then that particular deficiency disease is going to result in kwashiorkor and marasmus are the protein and carbohydrate deficiency diseases that occur generally in children. Symptoms of protein deficiency diseases are stunted growth, swelling of face, discoloration of skin, skin diseases and diarrhea. If both proteins and carbohydrates they become deficient in our diet for a longer period of time, what will it happen? What is the result of? What will it happen? What will it happen if proteins and carbohydrates deficient in our diet for a longer period of time. What will it happen if both proteins and carbohydrates are becoming deficient in our diet for a longer period of time? The growth may be stopping completely because carbohydrates and proteins are the chief nutrients for our growth and development. So when both these nutrients are becoming deficient in our diet, the growth may stop completely and the persons will become very lean or thin. Very lean or thin, and they will become very weak so that they cannot even move also. They will become very weak so that they will even not able to move. They will not even able to move. So these are the results that are going to take place in the persons if both carbohydrates and proteins are becoming deficient in their diet for longer periods of time. calcium and magnesium, they are needed for proper growth and to maintain good health So different nutrients deficiency is going to result in different types of diseases. How to prevent or how to cure the deficiency diseases? Prevention is always better than cure. Then how come one can prevent deficiency diseases? The definition of balanced diet is the diet that contains all the necessary nutrients in their right quantities is known as balanced diet. So if a person is provided with balanced diet regularly, deficiency diseases will not result in. So how to prevent the deficiency diseases? By providing balanced diet regularly, the deficiency diseases can be prevented. How to prevent deficiency diseases? By taking balanced diet regularly, deficiency diseases can be prevented. Deficiency diseases can be prevented. Hope you all have written it.
Sir, this is right in a classwork or fair, sir?
You have to write in classwork only. Dear students, many of you are very much keen to know where to write the notes, how to write the notes. See, wherever you are writing, you need to write it in a neat manner, legibly. It is said legible handwriting. Okay, right? Neat handwriting. You write in classwork. That itself will become fair. If you have already written the notes from my class itself, there is no need of writing the notes that I am going to provide in the PDF form. I am not going to give any different notes in PDF form. I am going to give the same notes only. Okay, for every chapter I have prepared the notes in ready condition, because if I would not have prepared, I can't teach you correctly and properly within the right time, because now for class 6 the time is very less. We need to complete 16 chapters, right? So that I have already prepared the notes using which only I am teaching everything. So write the notes which I am giving you on the board. I am writing, am I not writing neatly on the board? I am writing hope so neatly only. You can understand it very easily, right? So please take down the notes directly. I don't know why some of you are showing thumbs down. If you are not able to understand, you can follow the YouTube video, right? It will be very clear, like the same like class only. Please don't try to demoralize me. Parents who are sitting along with your children, please try to maintain some decorum. It is not the right way of showing thumbs down. So let us learn some of the deficiency diseases that result in due to the lack of some vitamins, due to the lack of some minerals. As you are studying only class 6, we are not going to provide you complete details, but brief details of the deficiency diseases that result in due to the deficiency of some particular vitamins and some particular minerals I am going to discuss now, right?
Okay, sir.
Lack of vitamin A. Lack of vitamin A, it results in loss of vision. It results in loss of vision. And especially a particular disease known as night blindness. Night blindness. And xerophthalmia. So, lack of vitamin A results in loss of vision. That especially, what are the diseases that are associated with loss of vision? Night blindness and xerophthalmia are going to result. What they are, I'll explain. Just wait. As I already said, vitamin B, it is not only one, it is a complex of vitamins. B1, B6, like that so many vitamins are there. So, vitamin B1, if it is less or lack of vitamin B1, it results in beriberi. It results in beriberi disease. So, due to this beriberi disease, what symptoms are going to result in? Weak muscles and very less energy to work. Weak muscles and very less energy to work are going to result in due to the deficiency of vitamin B1, and that disease is known as beriberi. Vitamin C. Lack of vitamin C results in the disease known as scurvy. Scurvy. This scurvy disease, it shows the symptoms of bleeding gums. Bleeding gums and when vitamin C is very less, wounds will not get healed faster. They will be taking very slow time to get healed. Wounds do not get healed in faster manner, right? Wounds do not get healed faster or quickly. Wounds do not get healed quickly. Vitamin D. Lack of vitamin D, it results in rickets in children and osteomalacia in adults. Rickets in children and osteomalacia in adults, right? So vitamin A, lack of vitamin A results in loss of vision or night blindness and xerophthalmia. Night blindness means these persons are able to watch everything normally during the daytime, whereas once the sunset takes place, that is after sunset, during the night time, they are not able to see the things properly, or they may not be able to see anything during the night time. That is called night blindness. Means they become blind during the night time. Unlike the normal people, they are not able to see the things during the night time. Xerophthalmia, zero word. The word XERO means you need to pronounce zero. Zero means dry. Right? Dry. Ophtha means ophthalmic means eyes. Right? The eyes become dry, very dry. Your eyes must be all the time moistured. Right? If the eyes are becoming dry, then the top layer of the eye, which we call cornea, it may get fragile. It may become fragile and may develop cracks, and the persons may lose the sight permanently. So that is what called dry eyes, xerophthalmia. So due to vitamin A deficiency, this loss of vision takes place that result in night blindness and xerophthalmia. Means not compulsorily, both the things may take place in every person. In some persons night blindness may take place, in some persons xerophthalmia may take place. Right. Lack of vitamin B1 results in the disease beriberi. Due to the beriberi disease, the person's muscles will become weak and they show very less energy to carry out work. Physical activities cannot be carried out by the persons who are with beriberi disease. Vitamin C, it results in a disease known as scurvy. In scurvy, the gums will become bleeding, means they start showing secretion of blood. The gums means they start to bleed out. They start to bleed out, means blood will be slowly oozing out and the gums will become very weak and the teeth may fall out also. Teeth may fall out also. And wounds do not get healed quickly. Means whatever the injuries takes place, it results in wounds. Those wounds do not get healed quickly. Right? So vitamin C, it also provides us immunity. So when vitamin C is less, the person's immune system will not be working properly. When immune system does not work properly, automatically whatever the diseases that take place in that person, they do not get cured quickly. So wounds, they are not diseases, but they are some damage to our body part. So they also do not get healed quickly. Next, vitamin D. It results in the disease rickets in children, osteomalacia in adults. Two different names are there. Rickets and osteomalacia means bent feet. You might have seen some children are having bent feet. Means the legs will be becoming bent at the knee portion or at some other area. So due to the lack of vitamin D, they will get the disease of bent legs and all. That disease is known as rickets. If in adults it is happening, it is known as osteomalacia. Osteomalacia. This is how various diseases are going to result in due to the deficiency of different types of vitamins. Hope you all have written it. Yeah, we will have 20 minutes break.